Hello and welcome to the Every Other Saturday podcast YouTube channel for instant match reaction to St Mirren 0 Rangers 2. I'm going to give our thoughts on the game as always. Match just finished about 5 minutes ago, so we'll go into it in a minute. But as always, if you could like and subscribe, comment your thoughts on the match, and also subscribe to our socials, they'll be in the description of the video as well. So first things first, I just want to give you a shout out to Al McGregor. 400th appearance for Rangers a day, massive stat. I think he's the 32nd player in the club's history to do it, so massive, and he capped that off with a clean sheet as well, so props to Al McGregor for that one.
100%, my man.
But if we go into the actual game, the game was daunting for a lot of people. St Mirren the only team to beat us this season, so I was personally shiting myself, just like a lot of other fans. The game started 20 seconds in, actually, is the first note I've got here. Stephen Davis just loses the ball and they're through and goal. I'm like, fuck off. I'm just feeling the worst. Straight to Al McGregor. But for that moment on, St Mirren really started the game well. First 20-25 minutes were causing us a lot of problems. Obika had a chance, went over the bar as well. So St Mirren, they're a well, good organised team. Played well in that sort of opening stage of the game, caused a lot of problems. Limited us not to really play our game. So, I thought the first sort of 20-25 minutes were poor.
No, I've got to agree with you, mate. Honestly, I thought it was awful, mate. I don't know if it was because I thought obviously they've not had enough time mostly in the training ground, but I thought obviously maybe the video analysis they've noticed something done well to the left side. They kept going to it. Hollander was Bambi on ice, as I like to call him. For me, he was looking a bit shaky around about that half, for me, to be honest with you, mate. Joe kept on coming short with the ball, I was noticing. Boy looked like he wanted the ball, man. He was hungry. The day was Joe Regal.
He was.
My guy. No, man. Just, honestly.
I agree with what you're saying there. I thought the game plan for St Mirren was basically get up in our faces for us. Obviously, we like point out for the back. Limited goals into very few opportunities on the ball, so all the play was running through Hollander and Davis, which on one or two occasions it didn't really work out, a few slack passes and such. But the St Mirren game plan for that sort of period was good. I have been impressed by St Mirren, by the way, every time we've played them this season. I think they've been a real good outfit, to be
I think over the Hearts, mate, didn't they? We said them they're sort of taking over the
that sort of bogey team. Yeah, I know. Exactly, that's what it is. But it wasn't to be a shaky game, obviously. I think the first shot we had was actually after that 25-minute sort of poor stage. Hadji has a free kick off target, but then from then, the ball's won in the middle of the park from that man again, Yanis Hadji. Does well initially to get the ball back, sticks it through to Roof, and Roof just does what he does at the moment, slots it in, albeit a small deflection, but Roof again just showing his qualities, the same as Hadji as well.
100%, my man. Hadji's just... I'm going to ask you, mate, straight off the bat, is he playing on Saturday for you?
Well, on the podcast last night, I said that he might be dropped, but I don't see how you can drop him now. I just don't see how you can drop him.
These people are going... That's the thing I'm on about, and always people say about or a physicality or what have you. Let's be honest, Old Firm games no as thing as it usually is. We only get like Scott Brown and Morelos that are going at it, maybe an Arfield going at it with Brown Knight. See if Ryan Christie can play the Old Firm, Yanis Hadji can play an Old Firm game for me.
No,
I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying they're sort of the same in terms of their body weight and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
He is quite a lean, sort of tight, kind of like knitted player. You know, he likes to trouble the defence with sort of small touches and fast movements and that. It's also a big question mark over if he will start, because you've seen Ryan Kent come on in the latter stages of the game. He's another one, always shows up in Derby Day, but again, didn't really provide a good showing off the bench. But I still, I don't know, I feel like he might put Hadji on the bench and start with Kent, but I think it'd be very unfair.
100%, man. I just think Hadji's in right now, mate. I just don't think you can drop him.
No.
See, just watching him and Joe Regal Cup, honestly.
The two of them.
Sensational, even Glenn Kamara, man. But
Glenn Kamara
honestly,
for me today was outstanding. Really just controlled the game. But from that first goal, I was desperate that we go get a second fast. We did. It's that man. It's Alfredo Morelos getting himself back in the score sheet. Couldn't be happier for him, to be quite honest with you. That I was buzzing with that goal. Obviously, poor pass back for Shaughnessy. Latches on it, one-on-one. I'm like, right, surely this is the time. Slots it in perfectly. 2-0 up in 33 minutes. For there, I'm
in the cup
happy.
game, didn't he?
Aye, exactly. I thought he brung
the
St Johnstone game.
The cup game that they missed the sitter.
Aye,
Irish Johnstone game out and they missed that sitter.
Aye, for last week, I know. But I feel Morelos did put a good shift in the day. Gets his goal, so hopefully he can build on that. And that goal was massive, just in terms of him and for the team. And we're going at half time, 2-0 up. I thought at half time it's a healthy lead to have, but 2-0 is also one of the sort of trickiest leads you can have. They score a goal, they're right back in it. So I feel that we should have went and get a third fast. That was what I would have thought, but it never really happened like that. We sort of invited pressure onto us for St Mirren, let them sort of have the ball a bit. First sort of 20 minutes or so was all St Mirren again for the second half, but we waved that storm away. Sort of got control of it again. A few chances. Morelos had one. Then it fell to Hadji at the back post. Hadji had one that went straight over the line. Nobody could touch it in. So I thought Kent was sure to tap that in, but Roof also off the line as well. He had a header for a corner. But it was unlucky. There was also a small talking point. I don't know if it'll be brought up that much, but Obika with the elbow to Connor Goldson. I mean, we've seen elbows for Alfredo Morelos, 2-game bans and such. Let's see if that one gets.
I thought the referee had a shocker today, to be honest with you. Right in front of him with Joe Aribo. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, right, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the St Mirren manager to say, do you know what I mean? Blame the referee or something after this game. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for it.
I'm desperate for that interview.
I'm mate, but he clearly getting the referee's head before the game, to be honest with you. Alright, he gave the yellow for that one, but I don't know, mate. If it's Morelos, mate, you know it's getting
exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you. I thought the refereeing was poor today. I feel like there was a lot of sort of like, why are you booting him, or why is that not a free kick? I remember one with Shaughnessy, as you say, where Aribo, he just pushes him to the floor. His two hands are on him.
Exactly.
I don't
the referee.
Exactly. I don't understand how that is not a foul. But Ethan Errahon as well, he could have made about 5 or 6 challenges. No card shown, but Tavernier, first one, he does in the first half. It's a yellow card straight away. I just don't understand it, but we won't let the refereeing take away from how big a win that is a day. Impressive. I thought throughout the team we played well, we showed character. We've got over another massive hurdle at the end of the day, so it's good to just get up the road, get the 3 points and recover for what is going to be now a massive, massive game on Saturday again. So we'll go on to the player ratings now then for this one. Al McGregor on his 400th game.
What a servant, mate. What a servant to the club, isn't he, man? McGregor, I honestly thought he was he was about to have that clean sheet, see where he went to hang with the ball and then the boy got it.
Because he was going to grab it and then he seen it was out the box a bit and I'm like, fuck's sake. He was unlucky with that one.
McGregor, I don't know, I'll give him an 8 just because of the special day it is for him, to be honest with you.
I'll give him an 8 as well. I mean, he done what he had to do, keeps a clean sheet. There was just a few sort of wee shaky moments in there. He also dropped the ball in the first half. But apart from that, nothing really major. Right back then, James Tavernier.
Quiet game again, isn't it? It's a quiet game again for Tav, isn't it? I thought it's quite quiet today.
Very quiet. I feel like he's not getting in the areas he usually does for the goal scoring. Maybe a bit fragile in his defending today. I don't know. It's obviously he's played at that high level for that long. that he's always going to have a drop off. But he was all right. I'll give him a 6.
Give him a 7.
7.
I'm giving him a 7, mate.
I find that's fair. We'll do the two centre backs together then, Hollander and Goldson.
I mean, Goldson seems like a war. Like, see if you're going to war, seems like one of the majors, pure screaming at you. See the way that he pure screams.
He's vocal on the pitch.
I know, Connor Goldson's good. Aye, that's what you want. But solid again. I'll give Goldson an 8. Hollander, a good ball centre half, to be honest with you. But I just call him Bambi on ice for a reason, mate. He's got a shaky moment in him. I just feel like he's got one of those shaky moments in him. Aye, well, obviously, but I think Hollander and Walling, Goldson. I think they were both solid today, to be honest.
I feel the both of them the day was solid. I thought Hollander had a great game today, actually. Next to Goldson, I'm going to give them both a 9. I thought they dealt with everything that St Mirren sort of threw at them, kept a clean sheet again, which is obviously it's massive to keep these clean sheets for a defensive standpoint, because a couple of weeks ago we're conceding goals maybe every other game. Now we're starting to get the mojo back with the clean sheet. So I thought that's the centre back.
Before we're going to Barisic,
aye.
Who you starting? Are you playing they two for the Old Firm?
That's what I was going to say there. Aye, I'm starting they two.
Because I don't know, mate. I'm telling you, I call him Bambi on ice for a reason. He's got a shaky moment in him. This Hollander. I know you're saying about Goldson and that, but I'm telling you, see after that Hibs game, I'm telling you, mate, he's got a shaky moment in him. And see if they play Edward and Griffiths up front together or what have you. I don't know, I'd be a bit angry. Balogun looks a bit more solid to me, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's all down to personal preference as well. I'm more of a Hollander sort of guy, to be honest. I feel like Goldson are the two most solid defenders, but
it's no SmackDown versus Raw, mate, do you know what I mean? It's just
I feel that, I don't know, it's interesting. I feel like it will be Hollander and Goldson since he played today, but you never know what he could do. He could play Balogun as well. But moving on to then Borna Barisic.
Impressed me the day he was defending. I thought he was really good defensively today.
Aye.
He was quite game for him and all, wasn't it? But defensively he was solid, I thought.
Aye, defensively very good, I thought. Got us out of a few situations. One when he was just the only man back when he hit a ball upfield. So I'll give Barisic an 8 today. Defensively, I thought he was solid. Going forward, he still offers that threat. So.
I know, I'll give him an 8 now, mate.
Then Stephen Davis then.
Quality. Just quality all over, isn't he, man? To be honest with you, I thought you were on about players to protect. I thought he was maybe going to take Davis off instead, but he brought Hadji off. So I was like, just maybe protect him. But no, it's just sheer quality for Stephen Davis. Do you know what I mean? Been solid so far all season. Got to give my boy Stephen Davis an 8.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you with that one. Apart from sort of a few shaky passes in the first half, again, just oozes class. Davis in the middle of the park. Strong performance going into Saturday, which is what you need. So, Davis very good as well. Glenn Kamara then.
Everyone's going to, you know what I mean, probably be talking about other players. It's the same all the time with Glenn Kamara. He just does that silent, do you know what I mean, brilliant job. Just class, mate. He was even doing a bit of skills, a bit of showboating for Glenn Kamara. That's what I like to see.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I just think our midfield's so good, mate, honestly. Our midfield is so good. I'll give Glenn Kamara an 8 and all, mate, to be honest with you.
I'm going to just go all out here. Glenn Kamara, for me, the day gets a 10. I thought he was outstanding today. I just feel, even an attacking standpoint, he was there. He was showboating. He was just doing everything right. This midfield three will play on Saturday, and he's made a good impression on me today. Anyway, I thought he was unbelievable. Glenn Kamara today, aye. Next to him, then Joe Aribo, another man.
Sensational.
Aye, what words do you explain to me?
Don't you? See if you're thinking a five-a-side team, alright? He's in it. Him, Hadji, McGregor, Goldson, and I'm picking Kemar Roof. That's my five-a-sides. We're playing street football. That's the boys I'm going with. Alright, just that's sensational. He wanted the ball day. First half, he's coming short. Do you know what I mean? He's wanting on the ball. And I'm really looking forward to watching him the weekend in the Old Firm, mate. I think he's going to be sensational again. I'm going to give my boy Joe a 9. I'm going to give him a 9. That's quite sensational.
Agree. A 9. demanding the ball all day, trying to go forward. Also does the dirty work, sort of tracking back as well. He's just the complete midfielder for me. When he's on form, when he gets a run of games, he just kicks onto a new gear every single time. And what a great way for him to get into form with this game coming up at the weekend. So I read both for a 9 for me as well. Yanis Hadji then out on the left.
Fantastic. I'm using big words here, Jack. Fantastic. Hadji, again, mate, he was another one that was sensational there. I thought, do you know what I mean? Also get himself a wee assist in that. I'm vouching for him. He has to play Saturday. I don't care. I know Ryan Kent's been a big player nailed for him, but the way Hadji's playing at the moment, for me, he has to start on Saturday at least. The Dale game, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was good today. He was really good today, mate.
Again,
just he's involved in everything, to be honest.
I agree with what you say there. I feel that he was great again today. Works hard for opportunities. He works hard to get the ball back for that goal, which ultimately we're under a bit of pressure at the time. Gets the ball back, plays for the roof. It's an assist on his name as well again. He gets kicked about to some degree.
He gets kicked about and he gets back up. Do you know what I mean? He gets back up and he just gets on with his game. So
Hadji for me just recently, the past few weeks, has been exceptional. As you say, would be unfair to leave him out of the game, but we'll see what happens come Saturday because he's going to be a big player regardless if he starts or if he sits on the bench. So an 8 for Hadji as well for me. Kemar Roof.
Just my boy. Do you know what I mean? Just fantastic. Honestly. He is, man. I don't know, man. He's just in these touchings getting in the back of the net at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I'm really excited to see him play against the likes of Shane Duffy and whoever else is playing for Celtic because my God, is he going to have a field day? Do you know what I mean? He is going to have a field day with him. Good goal today as well. I honestly didn't think he got it, but he got it. Just the way, obviously, the thing with the stream I was watching, it was a bit dodgy. I thought the keeper got a hand to it before it went in the net. Anyway, I'll give Kemar an 8 today. So it was another good, solid performance for him.
I feel Roof, he was unlucky to get a second for that header as well, but just took his goal well, gets into the right areas, works his socks off for every single ball. Just puts a good shift in for the team every game. I've yet to see him really have a poor showing. Even when he's not scoring, he's doing it all for me. So, Roof 8 as well. I would say again another outstanding performance for him. And then leading the line, Alfredo Morelos today back in starting 11.
It's that haircut, mate. I'm telling you right now, it's that haircut.
Could be.
He looks sensational, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he looks sensational. Just another solid, hard-working, grafting performance for Alfredo. Do you know what I mean? Sniffer for that goal. Why would you even attempt to make a pass like that when Alfredo's right behind you? Do you know what I mean? Like Randy Orton for the RKO. Bam. And he gets in the net this time. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to give Alfredo a 9, mate. I thought Alfredo was so really good today, mate. Just in time before the Old Firm, do you know what I mean? And I hope he can get a goal. I'm praying he scores, man.
Exactly. It's a great time for him to obviously get back on the score sheet. Back in the starting 11 today, I felt that he was due a goal, and it did come today. Could have got a second as well if it wasn't for a good save for Anik at the other side in the second half. Again, puts in a good shift, drags the players out of position, battles with their defenders all game. For me personally, it was out of Kamara and Morelos for my man of the match, but Morelos is going to edge it for me today. He gets a 10 as well for me. I thought he was outstanding today, and hopefully he can take that sort of performance into the weekend.
100%.
So, 100%. Who's your man of the match, mate? Actually, just I'll ask you quickly.
It's a difficult one, Jack. See, as you just said there, you went behind me. Do you know what I mean? There was a lot of players today for me that were fantastic. But I'm going to shock you here, mate, and I'm going to say Steve O'Davis for me was man of the match. I'm going to say, no, I don't know. For me, it's either Kamara or Davis. I think. I'm going to get you Davis, mate. Just honestly, even at the end of the game, he's taking big busting runs. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's saying he's in the pensioner category. Do you know what I mean? Still running like he's a young 21-year-old playing the game. Do you know what I mean? Still dominating. Still on top. We still here, baby. That's Stephen Davis. Do you know what I mean? Just everyone put a shift in the day, mate. Do you know what I mean? They didn't. Not one of them took that game lightly. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, some fans were saying sort of underestimating St Mirren, which is a bit unfair, obviously. after the last result against them. But as I say, mate, I'm just desperate to hear the St Mirren manager's interview. Do you know what I mean? Who are you blaming it on? The referees? Should have had a penalty?
No, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Bet she goes for the Barisic one. See when Barisic hangs that lad. He's going to be like, should have been a red card or something. I can't wait. I'm buzzing for it.
We'll see what happens with Jim Goodwin, but I'm also looking forward to hearing Gerrard's thoughts on that game. I'm looking forward to hearing what's the script with Scott Arfield, if he's going to make the weekend or not, because nobody's got a Scooby what's actually up with him. So we'll see about that. But that's all I've really got to say in the game, mate. Have you got anything else?
Just before we go, my man, I want to ask you a question here. I know he's scored see in terms of the middle of the park, right? See who Celtic is it? David Turnbull, obviously, right? Seems like he's been the sort of guy that's dragging him out the mud. Do you know what I mean? For me, he's about the only one that's a bit like maybe to watch. But see him else with Celtic is I don't think there's anybody to watch, mate. But honestly, I think our midfield bosses him all day.
Aye, look
midfield.
If we play to the level we did today in the middle of the park, we'll blow them away. In terms of what you're saying about Turnbull, he's come into the Celtic team, he's impressed, he's scoring goals, so he's obviously going to be a threat going forward, especially if they play with Griffiths and Edward up front. But we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Turnbull, he scored again today, so I mean, it's Malia Soro. I've seen he scored today and get an assist, so I don't think he could. No, I think they might just go with what they've.
I think I'll be shocked if I think they should go with what they've got now. It's the same with Rangers. Why drop Padgy for Ken? I know Ken obviously he's a big player, nailed for him, but I don't think Giannis deserves a shot, man. He deserves a shot in this game. Do you know what I mean? Same with that other boy, he didn't get to play the cup final for Celtic, but do you know what I mean? I think Brown will get played, but
we'll see what happens come Saturday. But until then, Happy New Year when it comes to all the viewers and that. Hope it's a good one for you.
100%.
And also, just as I said at the start of the video, if you could like and subscribe, share it about, do whatever, just spread the word. That'd be great. So from us, a Happy New Year, and we'll see you later.